Hi, all of my lovely friends, and welcome back to my channel. For those that are new here, my name is Mal, and I am a medium and an energy healer. Over on my Instagram, I asked what my viewers would like to see me make videos on, and one of the topics was how to get past self-doubt in mediumship. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and let's go. So I remember when I first started out learning how to become a medium, I was so nervous and so scared. So for those that haven't followed the channel for a while, I was not born as a medium. I never had any experiences as a child. I never had an imaginary friend, heard or saw spirits or ghosts. I never had anything like that. And I remember watching Teresa Caputo in my 20s and thinking, oh my gosh, like, that's me. That should be me up there. That should be me. And then your analytical mind will click in and you're like, okay, you're not a medium. You weren't born as one. That'll never happen for you. Fast forward to I'm 36 years old. I'm 38 now, 36 years old, and I had a really profound experience. Now, I'm not going to dive into that in this video. If you want to find out what that was, you can look at my very first video, how I knew I was a medium. It's very awkward, but it was my first video, so go a little easy on me. You can get the story about what happened to me. But once that occurred, I started diving into mediumship. I started diving into how to become a medium, what I could do to have that world open up to me. So I know firsthand how stressful it is, how hard it is, how intimidating it is to be around other people who are giving these amazing readings, and you're just starting out and you don't know what to do or what to say or how to connect or if you even have a connection. So I want to go over some of the ways that you can get rid of self-doubt and be a total badass medium. So let's get into those right now. First and foremost, if you believe in self-doubt, if you believe that you're going to be a bad medium, if you believe that you're going to give a bad reading, you will. So the first thing that you need to do, the absolute first thing, is to get rid of those self-doubting beliefs, to stop believing those things, because the law of attraction works 100% of the time. It is so true, so real. I have several videos on those. I can make more if you want more. Let me know in the comments. But the law of attraction is so real, and it still applies into your mediumship and to everyday life. So if you believe that you're not going to give a good reading, if you believe that you're going to be blocked, if you believe that your mediumship is not going to be good, it's not going to be. So the first thing you need to do is speak positively about yourself, about your mediumship, about your abilities. So in the beginning, for me, I was always saying, okay, I can't do this. I'm not going to be able to be as good as these other people. I don't even know if I have a connection. A lot of stuff was coming in for me of, well, why do you think that this should be for you? Why do you think that you should be in this world? And so I had to get past a lot of that doubt in the beginning because I had it for a long time. So that's what I suggest first and foremost. Sit down in meditation and find out your why. Why do you want to be a medium? What is calling you to that? What is driving you to be a medium? Is it your calling? Is it your higher purpose? Is it because you want to serve humanity? Is it because you want to help others pass their grief? There's all kinds of things, but sit in meditation and find what the reason is for you that you want to be a medium. And from there, what I want you to do, also, if you follow the channel, you know that I love journals. I have journals for everything. I want you to journal your why. I want you to journal everything that comes up in your meditation as your why. Then the next thing I want you to do is make statements that are positive about that why. Okay, so let's say, for example, we are getting rid of those self-doubt statements, and we're going to use law of attraction. We don't want to say, I'm not good. We don't want to say this reading's going to be bad. We don't want to say, I can't do this. Look at your why statements, and let's say one of them is to help humanity. So when those instances come up of self-doubt, you say, you think, okay, I'm not good enough. I want you to open your journal and I want you to see all those reasons about why. Okay, and so one of them is I want to help humanity. So that thought is going to come in, I'm not good enough. Then you're going to flip it immediately and say, no, that's not true. I can help humanity. I will help humanity. I am great at helping humanity. I am a wonderful medium that helps humanity. Okay, I want you to take that journal out. So when you first meditate about your why, I want you to write everything down. I want that to be your first page in your journal. Now, I do suggest having a mediumship journal. And for me, my mediumship journal is when I meditate on my mediumship abilities, my skills, I sit in the power. Even my mediumship readings, I write in these so that I can remember what happened. But I want your very first page to be your why. All of your whys. If it takes up 2 or 3 pages, that's beautiful. That's amazing. But have your whys be the very first page so you can reflect back to those every time you're having a self-doubt moment and just uplift yourself, okay? Another thing that I like to tell people is that your intention is everything. I think I've said it a dozen times on this channel that your intention is what is going to be. Your intention is what is going to happen. If you watch my tarot readings, I always state in there that my intention is this. So that's what happens in my readings because that is what my intention is. So if you have the intention that you are not going to be good, if you have the intention of, let's say you're going into a reading and your intention is, okay, this reading's not going to be good. I can't do this. This isn't going to work. That's exactly what's going to happen because that's the intention you have going into the reading. So I want you to, when those moments come in of I can't do that, I want you to sit down quietly, breathe in, place your hand on your heart, breathe in golden white air into your heart, and then what do you feel? Do you feel calm? Do you feel confident? Do you feel better? That's how you should go into the reading, okay? Not upset or stressed or nervous, which I still go into a reading nervous. I am a professional medium now. I'm nervous in every reading because I want to do a great job. So the nervousness is never going to go away, but you don't want it to go up here. You want it to at least come down here. Okay? So your intention going into something is what's going to produce your outcome. So work on your intentions. Let's say you sit down and you're going to go into a mediumship circle, which is where you're with a group of people and you all practice with each other. Let's say on your way to this circle, or let's even say on your way to a reading, in your mind, this is going to be a great reading. This reading's going to be amazing. I want you to feel it in your body because your emotions help your intention move forward. Feel love. Feel how amazing this reading's going to be. Feel how positive this reading's going to be. If that's hard for you, you can focus on what the outcome will be for your client or for the person in your circle. This person's going to have closure. I'm going to be able to deliver closure in this reading. I'm going to be able to deliver messages of gratitude, messages of love. Because when you're not focusing on yourself, it might be a little bit easier to get your intentions and your emotions in the right place. But I want you to get to the point where you are setting the intention for you. I'm good enough. This reading's going to be great. I'm going to kick ass at this reading. Okay? So intention is the most important thing that you can do. Something else that I think would be a really good thing to help you get rid of self-doubt is to think positively about yourself in things other than just your mediumship. So positive thinking. Now, as humans, we are very judgmental, and those that say that they aren't, they're not telling you the truth. So we all judge people, whether consciously or subconsciously. We all have that judgment, especially of ourselves. We judge ourselves worse than anybody else is going to judge us. So if you can think more positively about yourself in the rest of your life, not just in mediumship, it's going to help your mediumship as well. It's going to help your readings. So if you're having a bad day, I don't want you to think, oh, I stink. Oh, that I want you to start thinking positively about everything. Let's say you drop something on your foot. I've done this a zillion times, and then the rest of the day is just terrible. One bad thing after the other. It's because that one moment, that one thing that happened, I'm judging it the rest of the day negatively. So the rest of my thoughts are negative. Has that ever happened to you? Leave that in the comments down below. So you can reverse that, and it will in turn reverse that in your mediumship. When things happen that don't go right, don't be upset. Find a positive, or at least find a way to feel better about it. Think positively about yourself all day as best you can. I can't do it all day either, so don't worry, but as best as you can. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself how beautiful you are, how much you love yourself, how much you admire yourself. Do you know how strong and courageous you have to be to even admit that you want to be a medium? You are stronger than you allow yourself to believe. So think positively about yourself as much as you can throughout your regular day, so that when you get to your mediumship sessions, when you get to your practice readings or your clients or your mediumship circles, you're ready to go. You are ready to go. You know, I think as humans, we are really conditioned for self-doubt. I find self-doubt in every area of my life. And I find self-doubt in a lot of my clients' areas, especially in my tarot readings that I do for my clients. It comes up a lot. So I really believe that the human mind, the human community is really conditioned for self-doubt. And if you can pull yourself out of that conditioning, think, for example, grades in school. Like, I can tell you students that when I was in school were getting D's and F's, and they are like CEOs of companies now. Those letter grades are not defining you. They don't define who you are, but they instill self-doubt. So I want you to know that self-doubt is something that everybody has. Everybody's conditioned with it. So don't feel bad about your self-doubt, because we all have it. It's something that we just have to push ourselves through. It's something that we have to move ourselves out of. I really feel like as humans, that's part of why we are here, is to evolve ourselves, our souls, past these self-doubts and into self-love, into self-confidence and self-approval, okay? I really believe that that's part of why we're here on earth, is to move past those things, especially because on earth, it's so pushed on us all the time, this self-doubt, this, okay, well, you received an F, so you're over here in this pile, and those of you that received an A, you're over here in this pile, when in reality, those don't define who you are. They just instill self-doubt. So to reiterate, if you have self-doubt and you're watching this video, you're not alone. We all have it. I truly believe in my heart that part of the reason we are here is to push past that and ascend higher in our own spiritual journey. And unfortunately, self-doubt is going to be something that is really hard to push through, but you can do it. Anybody can do it. And like I said previously, you have all the courage in the world, all the strength in the world that you need, because you have already started. You've already admitted that you want this mediumship in your life. You want to be able to do mediumship and be more spiritual and ascend more. So you've already got the first step down. Okay, I really hope that this video found great value for all of you. To my viewer on Instagram, thank you so much for your question. This video was something I've been meaning to do, and I'm so glad you brought it up. I hope you all found great value, and I will catch you guys in the next video with Mal. Have a great day, my lovely friends.